But hey, it's the angry electrician. I'm down here on the Noah Chucky, down going toward Irwin, and I'm just going to do an update on the flooding and damage from Hurricane Helene. As you can see down the river, it washed a lot of stuff away. But I wanted to come today and show you guys some of the damage. You can kind of look up the road and kind of look up the river. But this is where the river breaks through this rocky ridge and exposed everything. So there's a big controversy going on right now about FEMA not being able to do its job and not being able to help the states, and especially up in North Carolina, where they say there's still a bunch of people up there that's living in damaged homes. But my thoughts on this is FEMA is going to give $600 million to the states to build detention centers for the immigrants, but they can't turn around and they can't get the money and services to the people of North Carolina, Florida, and the other places that they've basically dropped the ball and not been able to do their job. These detention centers are going to be internment camps. They're going to use immigration as the excuse to be able to transfer the money to build them. And then what they're going to do is, after the immigration issue is over, they'll have a force in place that will enforce the laws. Of course, the laws are in place now to basically imprison American citizens with no charge. So once they build these internment camps in all 50 states, then what will happen is, or I think will happen, is they'll turn on us. And then if you're looking and watching what's going on in England right now, England has turned fascist. They even are now persecuting Christians in the cities, saying that they're not allowed to say prayers on the street or touch anyone to baptize. That's how serious it's getting over there. They're actually imprisoning people for just what they say on the internet. This is police raids that are coming in and basically arresting these people like they're some type of terrorist just because they have an opinion that they don't like. So, and Australia is the same way. Australia is doing the same thing. They're not allowing people now to take money out of their banks. It's becoming really, really crazy what's going on, especially in Europe. Europe's the same way. The Netherlands, France, all of them. So what I'm concerned about is what they're going to do with these internment camps once they're done with the immigration push. Are they going to start locking down on free speech against the internet? And then what they'll do is they'll use that, which they already have the laws in place to imprison an American citizen without charge. That was thanks to Obama, which brings me to mind that this was all being put together with both parties organizing and coordinating to make all of this happen over the last 30 years, especially since 9/11. But again, they're going to give, they got $600 worth of money that FEMA is going to give to the states to distribute out to the states to build internment camps. They're calling them immigration holding facilities or immigration, whatever they want to call it, but they're just using the immigration issue as a smokescreen to build these, and then eventually they will use them against us. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please subscribe. I'd like to have a good conversation on this. If you have an opinion, please go ahead and put it down in the chats. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to do a couple of more. I'm going to go to Irwin, Tennessee, and take pictures of the bridge that they're working on over there, and we'll update you guys even more. I've got more issues to talk about. You guys have a wonderful day.